Good evening, Buccaneer fans. Welcome to tonight's matchup between the Sioux City Musketeers and the Des Moines Buccaneers White. This is game 3 of pool play for both teams. Both teams coming in with a 1-1 record. Sioux City falling to Waterloo 3-2 on Friday night and defeating Ames Orange 5-4 earlier today. Des Moines defeating Ames Orange 3-1 on Friday night before falling to Waterloo 2-1 in a shootout earlier today. Bucs are wearing the home whites, but they're on the visitor bench today due to locker room assignments, is what I was told. Wearing the home whites, red breezers, white socks, red and blue. Sioux City Musketeers wearing their green jerseys, black breezers, green socks, some gold trim. Puck loose. Shot saved by Sickles. Let's see if we get a little bit closer action here. Face off to the right of Eli. Won by Heron over to Kaiser. Kaiser tries to get it out. Shot high up into the air. Comes around the near boards. Westman tries to backhand it to Shizzle. Gloved by Sickles. We'll have another face-off. On the ice right now for the Bucs, Westman, Everett Kaiser on defense, Heron, Lambert, and Shizzle are the forwards. A shot towards the net, hits a Musketeer on the way through. Heron with it. Loses the puck at center ice. Musketeers play it across the way. Maine's going to clear it all the way down the ice. We're going to get an icing. We're going to go stay at this end. Less than a minute into the game. Sioux City with 2 shots on net already. Ewing wins the face-off. Hazel up to Burke. Excuse me, not Hazel. Burke loses in the offensive zone. Ewing there at the point, walked with it into the slot. Loses it into the corner. Centering pass. Ewing's shot deflects off the goalie. Sioux City's going the other way with it. Cross-ice pass blocked by Hentz. Sioux City changing behind the dump as the Bucs all 4 walk carries it in. Shot misses the far side of the net. Hence they're battling a couple Musketeers. Able to clear it out of the zone. Walked. Gathers. Skates it behind his own net. Turns it around. Plays it off the wall in front of the Sioux City bench. It's going to be an icing, but it's going to be right in front of the goalie. Benning with the shot. Deflects wide. Bucs were changing behind the clear. Walker on the ice now, along with Burns and Hazel. Benning dumps it in. And we get a change on the back end. Finish it off. Cole Tice on the ice along with Blake Ray-Kemper. Ray-Kemper takes it away at the half wall. Goes behind the net. Back to Hazel from the point. His shot misses right of the net. Puck bounces to the half wall. Walker with a check. Referee gets run into. I thought he was going to call a penalty. He was just calling no icing. Ray Kemper loses it before the Musketeers send it behind for a change. Ray Kemper skate. We're good on icing. Kicks it in below the end line. Burns shoulders. Turnaround shot. Walker goal! Jensen Walker. Puts the Buccaneers up 1-0. Puck cleared out of the zone. Heron to Kaiser. We're going the wrong way here, boys. Heron into the slot, over to the faceoff dot, leaves it for Lambert. Lambert takes a hard hit for his troubles. Kaiser can't keep it in. Sioux City's got opportunity. Shot deflected away by Sickles into the corner. Shizzle and Kaiser there. Sioux City, oh, Sickles covers it up on the side of the net. Looks, not sure if he lost it on his way behind the net or if he tried to sneak it in, but Eli covered it up. But still in the corner. There's a shot parried away by Sickles. Centering shot knocked away by Heron. Puck is loose. Shizzle tries to carry it out himself. Met at the blue line. Main and Heron up along the wall. Heron's going to take a shot at the boards. And we're going to get an offsides as Lambert was being pushed in. Other game of note for the Bucs right now. Fremont is leading 1-0 over Waterloo on the other rink. That affects us in a lot of ways. Puck loose in the center. Sioux City pushes it up to Walked. Walk tries to take it out himself. Dispossessed at the face-off dot. Shot and a goal. And Sioux City's going to answer back. Musketeers tie this one up 1-1. Tease with it. Blind pass to Burke off the wall. Tease with it. Behind his own net. Diagonal pass. Puck knocked away. Burke with it in front of the Sioux City bench. Hazel keeps it in. Burke was getting his stick on his way on the end line. Centering pass. No one there for the Bucs. Icing is going to get waved off as Hazel. Puck dives right before the end line. Hazel plays it up. Knocked ahead by Sioux City. Sickles plays it with the stick shot puck behind the net. Sickles over. Ray Kemper comes in, knocks it over into the corner. Hazel clears the zone. Benning at the blue line. We're going to have an offsides. Tied up 1-1 here halfway through the first period. Early goal scored by Jensen Walker. There's a shot by Burns, blocked by Sioux City. Rebound back to Sioux City. Kemper pokes it away at the blue line before the Musketeers regain possession. There's a shot errant to the right, comes off the back wall. Oh, hesitation, miscommunication. Kemper carries it up with Kaiser. Kaiser chips it ahead to Ray Kemper. Ray Kemper is in the offensive zone. Burns keeps it in just for a second as the puck comes to center ice. Kaiser over to Walker. Walker to Burns. Burns is met at the blue line. Heron with it through center ice. We're going to get an offsides at the far side as Heron was taking the offensive zone. Sioux City with possession through the neutral zone, tries to send it in. Heron's tracking it down behind the net. He's going to chip it up a little too far ahead of Shizzle. Walks with possession. He's not going to get a call there. Heron keeps it in at the blue line, chips it up to Shizzle. Puck comes free. Heron's shot high up over the net. Lambert passes to Shizzle, intercepted by a Musketeer. Walked with the low shot, never gets through, misdirected at the slot. Puck's going to go all the way below the end line. We're going to get an icing. Musketeers are going to change. Bucs are changing also. Walked and Hentz. Burke, Benning, and Ewing. Sioux City wins the face-off, takes it behind their own net. Evan Burke with a backhand attempt in front. Just a pass, Ewing. Down, shot, goal! Boston Ewing gets the assist from Benning. Puck just popped up into Boston's hands. Hence his pass to Walk, intercepted by the Musketeers. Benning with it again. Puck is loose. Boston knocks down the deflection. Burke is going to get called for cross-checking. Oh, sorry, Sioux City is going to get called for cross-checking. I thought it was on Evan. Bucs are going to go on a power play. First power play of the game for the Buccaneers as they lead 2-1. Hazel can't keep it quite in. We have offsides. They're hitting back and forth a little bit. 3:40 left to go here in the first period. Bucs on top 2-1. Puck batted up in the air. Burns is going to be offsides as he was in before he played the puck. Tice with it. Sioux City clears the puck out. Burns back to get it. We have an icing, so we'll leave it down here. Three minutes to go in the period. 34 seconds left on the power play. Aaron wins the face-off to Shizzle. He goes through center ice. He's got Lambert with him. Shizzle takes it behind the net, tries to backhand it alongside it, hits the back instead, bounces straight up. Kaiser. His shot deflects in front, covered up, still loose. Sioux City clears it all the way down. It's not going to be icing. It is going to be icing as it just squeaks to the right of the goalie, Eli Sickles. And we earn an icing call. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Penalty is over. Sioux City back at full strength as they play the puck all the way down. Kaiser, long pass to Shizzle. Can't control it. Heron there to flick it ahead. Puck is high up into the air and into the penalty box. Hence, with a high elevated pass, doesn't quite get to Burke. Right back to Hentz. Hentz carries it in. Wrist shot blocked in front of the net. There's another wrist shot. Rebound out to the face-off dot. Works its way to the far boards. Puck is still loose. Hentz with a low shot on net, where it's covered up by the goalie. Held for a face-off. Ewing wins it over to Hentz. Tries to put it on net. Knocked ahead behind. Sioux City, the 2-on-1 opportunity. Evan Burke back checking well. Pushes the puck along the end boards. Sioux City still retrieves. Sends it, center ice. Flips right over Eli's stick onto the far wall. Shot backside. Musketeer can't get their stick on it. Covered up by Sickles for a face-off. 1:01 to go here in the first. Sioux City knocked down by Red Kemper at center ice. Sioux City retains. Dumps it in behind the end line. Tyson Hazel back there for the Bucs. Ray Kemper loses it along the half wall. Regains possession. Tries to carry it out. Clears the zone. Sioux City forced to regroup. 30 seconds to go here in the period. They dump it in and change behind the play. Cole Tice up. Ray Kemper takes a shot into the boards. Walker's going to play it up, and it's going to hit Ray Kemper just as he gets across the blue line for offsides. 14.5 to go here in the first. Ray Kemper flicks it on ahead. We're going to get another inadvertent offsides. Hit Walker at the blue line. Puck is loose. Burns plays it back to Hazel. 2 seconds to go. Hazel's just going to rip one. And that's going to be the end of the first period. Bucs on top 2-1. We'll be back here just a moment for the start of the second period. We are back here at the start of the second period. Bucs on top 2-1. Goal scored by Boston Ewing and Jensen Walker. Heron, Lambert, Shizzle, the forwards. Kaiser and Maine on the backside. Played up to Heron, a little behind him. Plays off the end of his stick. Sioux City with it. Plays it along the near boards. I'll wrap around all the way to the far side. Kaiser intercepts the centering pass, carries it out of the zone. There's his shot, hits a Musketeer, gets a rebound, goes behind the net. Centering pass misses its target. We're going to get an not offsides, icing. Long pass off the boards. Fremont is up 2-0 on Waterloo in the other game that affects us for tomorrow's games. Evan Burt turnaround shot misses wide of the net as it deflects off of either Ewing or a Musketeer. Both were in front. Sioux City's going with it the other way. Sends it towards the net, and Sickles is just going to cover it up. I mentioned the effect for tomorrow. There's a game at 7 a.m. and there's a game at 12:45 p.m. So Des Moines is in a must-win of this game. And Fremont has to lose that game against Waterloo for the Bucs to play at 12:45 for the championship. If Fremont wins, then it gets into some differentials and stuff, and I think the Bucs have to win by 5 of this game. But regardless, the Bucs have to win this game in order to play tomorrow. The 7 a.m. game will be for third place as Burke plays it at the point. Loses it to a Musketeer, met into the boards. Hence tries to carry it through, up along the near side. Stops at the blue line, plays it across. Burke unable to possess, walked back. Walked up to Burke, can't control the bouncing puck. Sioux City plays it right back. Sioux City dumps it, wraps it all the way around to the far side. As they're in a change, their players were over there. Ewing with it behind his own net. Hence has 3 Musketeers in the zone with him. Finally gets it out to center ice. Musketeers retrieve. Benning at center ice with it, surrounded by 4 Musketeers. Somebody's got to be open. Can't find the pass. Burke backhands to Ewing. Ewing over to Walkt. Walkt carries it in the face-off dot. Backhand hits the side post. Walkt to Hentz. Over to Ewing, hits the side of the net. It's covered up for a face-off. Bucs on top of this one, 2-1. 9:41 left to go in the second. Face off to the right of the goalie by Walker. Sioux City sends it behind the net, intercepted by Burns, I believe. Sioux City retrieves, brings it into center ice. Hazel there on the D. Redkemper back checking, centering pass way too in front of a Musketeer. Long diagonal pass. Redkemper's icing's going to get waved off. I believe it was a pass by Sioux City. Redkemper there tries to wrap around. Burns in front, can't handle that pass. Turns it around, sends it behind the net to the far corner. Redkemper's still there to poke it away. Hazel's going to get it. He's going to play a diagonal to Burns. Plays it off his skate. Walker intercepts into the slot, misses high. Puck goes over the crossbar. Burns retrieves behind the net. Redkemper tries to backhand it into the slot, bounces a little bit before Sioux City is able to recover into the corner. Ooh, hits a Buccaneer stick. Puck is going to get waved off as Cole Tice hustles back to disrupt the Musketeer. Shot against the side of the net. Musketeers still have it. Lambert's going to flick it out, intercept that one. Walker is going to beat the Musketeer. We have a mess up in the curling circle. Oh, and we're going to get Heron a call for checking. Right in the chest! Penalty on Heron for roughing. Bucs are going to go on a penalty kill. Shot by Sioux City. Kaiser plays it off the wall up to Lambert. Lambert flicks it on ahead. Goalie's going to cover that one up. Fremont won 2-0. So the Buccaneers, to even have a shot at the 12:45 game, have to win this one by 5. And then it becomes really weird, and I think Fremont still gets the tiebreaker on it. But we'll see. We got to win this game first. Right now we're looking at it 2-1. Walked back on D, backhands it up to Ewing. Turnover and a goal. Sioux City capitalizes on the power play. Ties this one up 2-2. Sioux City with the puck. Now Benning's going to go in the box. Oh, this one's going to be a major. It's going to call, I don't know, check in the back. Lambert's going to serve the penalty for him. Benning's going to be done for this period. Tied 2-2. There's an opportunity, shot covered up by Sickles. Heron wins the face-off, cleared out by Kaiser. Heron's in a foot race with a couple Musketeers. Goes for a stick lift. Sioux City retrieves. Shot goes in. Centering shot. Loose in the crease, and it squeaks into the corner. And Sioux City gets another power play goal to go on top 3-2. Sioux City making the Bucs pay for the penalties. Lambert up to Heron. Heron takes it to the face-off dot. Carries it around, wrap-around shot. Covered up. And then earns a face-off to the left of the Musketeer goalie. That puck drop was more like a puck throw. Zone is cleared by Sioux City. Walks back to retrieve for the Bucs. Carries it around to the far boards. Bouncing puck over Hence's stick. Hence carries it out of the zone. He's still with it. Walks with a check on the far side. There's another check on the far side. Laying on the puck here. Lambert over to Hentz. Hentz with a shot from the blue line. Sioux City into the corner. Heron back checking. Shot on the side of the net. There's another shot at the side of the net. Puck is loose. Heron tries to clear it out. Hits a Muskie in the stick. And puck's down in the corner here. Puck's still loose in the corner. Heron in front. Shizzle clears it out. Lambert tries to force a turnover. Sioux City dumps it in. We're going to get a change on the backside. Walked up to Shizzle. Shizzle's over to Lambert. Lambert into the center of the ice. Pass over to Walk. Walk with the shot and a goal! Heron to Lambert to Walks, and the Bucs tie it up with 4:14 to go. Hence over to Maine. Excuse me, that was Tice. Burke with it. Into the corner. Centering pass knocked away by a Musketeer. Puck is now loose. Burns back checking. Musketeers flick it on ahead. And they change some players behind the dump. Hazel with it. He's going to bring it out all by himself. He's going to go with momentum into the attacking zone. He's going to take a shot low. Kicked out by the Musketeers. Turn wraparound shot. And a goal from Hazel. Hazel puts it on net and keeps working hard behind the net. And Hazel puts the Buccaneers on top, 4-3. Oh, the Sioux City goalie appears to be injured. The referees are checking. We'll leave it here, center ice. It doesn't appear Sioux City has a backup goalie on their bench. They don't have a very big bench. Just 6 skaters over there. Goalie is standing up. Both referees are there, coach is there. Well, looks like the goalie's holding shoulder. Referee is. You see the goalie skating across. I don't know the rules on not having a goalie. You could call a timeout and have a minute to put pads on and such, but I don't know if we're going to stop the game. So a goalie can get switched out. Like Sioux City is gonna get a skater. He's got the glove on and maybe a new face mask, but we're at a timeout here. Referee's explaining to Coach Kalish what the protocol is here. Not quite sure what the deal is. Game recap here. Buccaneers are on top 4-3. Most recent goal scored by Gavin Hazel. That's where we're at with this injury. Looks like the goalie hurt his shoulder or something. He was laying down. But we have to start the game here. We can't pause for them to start the game. They got to play with 6 skaters. Happened to our house team a while back. The same thing. Yeah. They made them play with 6 skaters until they got a new goalie.
Sioux Falls is we had 6 skaters on the ice.
Yeah, until the next goalie.
We didn't have another goalie there.
Right. I don't know.
And then my other son, who's a Pee-wee, ended up playing goalie.
Yeah, we gotta get moving here. Got 6 skaters on the ice for Sioux City until they get a goalie from their other team who's rostered on this team but playing on the other team. They're getting dressed. There's a shot from Kaiser. It's going to be an icing.
I would ice the puck every time until we got our goalie out
there. Ewing, the face-off. Brody Burns takes it down the right side. Burke there with him. There's a shot on net and a block from a Sioux City player. Puck is in front again. Kaiser's shot reaches the slot. Ewing can't control it. Whiffed by Sioux City. They're going to ice the puck down on the net. Kaiser skates past it for Burns to retrieve. Puck is loose at center ice. We're going to get icing this direction, and puck's going to come all the way down in front of the Sioux City player. Aaron wins the face-off back to Hentz. Hentz's shot blocked in front, kept in at the point up for a second. Walked his back over to Redkemper. Redkemper flicked on by Heron. Goalie comes out. We're going to be icing the other way. We'll leave it down here. 2:10 to go here in the second period. Chips it up, Sioux City out of the zone, hence backtracking. Sioux City plays it backhand in the corner, played out by Sickles. Sickles over to Heron. Heron takes it along the far boards. He's backhands it to Hentz. He overskates.
Buccaneers got to get a goal here. We got a skater in net here. Lambert with the shot. Literal kick save with the skate. Hentz can't keep it in at the point. Walks. Back to retrieve with 90 seconds to go. He gets tripped up. And we're going to get a power play at the end of the period here. Sioux City fans not happy with the call. Apparently in Sioux City we can't hit you too hard. Blocked. With it over to Hentz. Misplaced the puck. Sioux City carries it in below the end line. Block still with it. Tries the backhand, hits himself in the corner. Tucked in by Hentz at the blue line. There's a shot. Hits a Sioux City player as it works its way through. Aaron turns around. There's a shot. Kick saved by the goalie. Backhand. Shizzle overskates it. Shizzle tries to wrap around. Can't get it. Walk from the point. There's a shot and a goal. Walk with a goal from the point. With 30 seconds to go. Bucs take advantage of the power play.
And now this magical goalie appears. It's not on the bench. We have a penalty here. Not sure what the goalie just came on the ice without checking in. We got a, not sure what it is, but the Bucs are going to be on another power play. Try and get, Hazel just waits for that one. Gets it taken away by a Musketeer. Walker over to Ewing, clears the zone out enough. Sioux City just playing shell defense right now. Burke loses it at the blue line. Hazel just bats it away into the corner. Whiffs at it, 2 seconds to go. And that's how the period's going to end. Bucs get one when the Sioux City has a player in net, go up 5-3. We'll be back in just a minute. We're back for the start of the period. Teams are still huddled up.
Hello, people.
There's Scarlett up here joining me in the intermissions here, but sit by me. Go sit by Mom. One referee is on the ice. Don't know where the other referee went. He actually left. So we're at an extended break again here in the second intermission.
Not sure exactly why we're not playing hockey. Oh, maybe the ref had to go potty.
This referee's got the call. I believe he's talking to an official, Midwest official. This has to have something to do with the goalie. It's the only thing I can think of. Only be rostered on one team. Can't play down. Play up, but we can't play down. Not sure what the rules and such are. We're going to have a forfeit here. Are we going to keep playing? It is 5-3 in favor of the Bucs. Got one player skating over window. Referee's still talking it over. Not sure if we're getting Midwest officials out here. Yep. Stu Gliwa walking on the bench. He's the tournament director. Stu's going to tell him the Midwest ruling on it. Everyone's got their phones out. Musketeers are emptying their bench. Just to get loose, I'm thinking. Still here. Not a whole lot going on. I'm not getting any conversation or confirmation from anybody. Referees have blown their whistle. They are going to allow the Sioux City A goalie to finish the game. For Sioux City, there is still a penalty on the board for a minute. Well, both teams should be well rested. 1 minute to go on the power play for the Bucs. Ewing takes the face-off over to Sioux City. They play it down the ice. Burke backhands up to Ewing. Ewing tries to dangle through. Tice retrieves at the blue line, plays it over to Hazel. Hazel over to Burke. Burke dumps it in. Puck still loose. Finally squirts free to Hazel. Hazel to Walker. Walker plays it up along the near boards. He takes a shot. Misses high on the net. Tice keeps it in. Ewing backhands it below the end line. Met by a Musketeer. He's going to play it on up ahead. It's just Hazel Sickles comes out of its crease to play it. Hazel knocks it into the corner, wraps it all the way around. Walker whiffs on the poke check. Sioux City had some changes behind the play, gloved by Sickles and frozen for a face-off. Burke, Walker, Redkemper. Nope, Burke goes off. Kaiser, Maine, Walker, Burns, and Redkemper. Walker wins the face-off against the far half wall. Puck works its way behind the net into the corner. Maine there to retrieve along with the Musketeer. Puck comes in the neutral zone. Sioux City has to clean up, hits Burns and goes into the bench. We're going to have a face-off right in front of the Buccaneer bench. Burns with it, chips it on ahead. Goalie's out to play it. Plays it into the far boards. Flipped on by Sioux City. Icing's waved off. There's a shot across the goal mouth. Nobody there. Kaiser uses a skate, kicks it over into the corner. Backhands it to Burns. Redkemper there. He's going to get his stick poked away. Bucs on top 5-3. There's a shot and a goal. Excuse me, a shot and a save by the Sioux City goalie. Power play is over. Has been for a couple seconds. Walk retrieving with the Musketeer on his back. Tries to play a diagonal to Lambert across the ice. Turns it over into the slot. Sioux City still with it. Lambert overskates it. Hence over to retrieve. He plays it high on the air. Bouncing puck over Shizzle's stick. Puck is cleared out of the zone, forcing Musketeers to check up. Heron with a hip check dispossesses. Here comes Grant, walked with it through the neutral zone into the attacking zone, beats the defender, puck squirts off his stick. Shizzle can't control it at the blue line. I'm getting real annoyed with the Sioux City announcer here. There's a shot, deflects high up over the net. Wraparound attempt, Sickles has it, and we're in front. $9:19 to go, Bucs on top 5-3. Currently in a position here to win the game and possibly face a rematch of this exact same game tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. If we somehow get a goal onslaught in this period and win by 5 or 6, there's a very slim margin, if at all, to not play at 7 a.m. But I think right now we've dialed ourselves into that 7 a.m. slot. And with it being daylight savings time will be fantastic for everybody involved. Meanwhile, on the ice, Evan Burke's going to get it along the near boards, tries to wrap around. Sioux City, the shot up the side of the net. Tice is there. Benny can't control it off his. Ewing with it. Clears the zone. Still pushing up along the far boards. Evan Burke there. Poke checking away. Puck gets loose on the far side for Ewing, and we're going to get a penalty on Benning for roughing. Heron, Kaiser, Ray Kemper, and Hentz are on the ice for the Bucs. Sioux City, top of the shot. There's a shot, deflects off of Hentz to the side of the net. Sioux City behind the net, wraparound shot, no good. Puck loose in front, backhanded out by Hentz. Can't clear the zone though. Shot blocked by Kaiser on the front end. Dump it, Everett, dump it. Heron there to retrieve along the half wall. He's still pestering, still with the puck. There's the high slot, and that's easily gloved by the goalie, but we are in a penalty kill, so we'll take the face off at this end. Heron with it. He's going to play it all the way back. Exit the zone. Hentz plays it hard off the boards. Can't get out of the zone. Shot into the corner. A long diagonal. It's going to hit a Sioux player center ice. Centering pass into the slot, another one into the slot. Sioux City's still with it. There's a shot blocked by Kaiser's knee. Heron's just going to send it down for an icing with 5 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Bucs are at full strength now. Burke pressuring. There's Lambert. It's good effort. See, that's Heron, not Burke. Sioux City plays it up into the boards. Gathered up by Walked. Chisels met. Collision at center ice. Not sure where. Surprised the Sioux City guy was looking for a penalty. Player fell down, so must obviously be a penalty. There's a pass. Sioux City players collide. Lambert with it. Spin around backhand. Heron can't recover. Walk now with it. He's going to get tripped. And Bucs are going to go on another power play, and our friend to my left is going to go berserk. He admits there's a penalty. Here we go. 5:45 left in the third. Bucs on top, 5-3. Going on a power play. Ewing, Burke, Burns are the forwards. Tice and Hazel on defense. Ewing centering shot over to Burns. Burns over. Good stop by the goalie. Another shot blocked by the goalie. Sioux City's going the other way. Tice poke checking away. Shot goes behind the net all the way around to the front point in front of the bench. Puck goes back behind the net. Tice takes a stumble. Hazel possesses. Hazel up to Burns. Burns takes a shot, and that's going to be easily gloved by the replacement goalie. Go Hazel with it in the neutral zone. Turnaround pass to Walker. Walker backhands to Burns. Burns chips it in. Chases, beats the Musketeer behind the net. Carries it around. Tries to pass out to Tice. Intercepted. Chipped and chased. Tice needs to get on his hustle. Oh, gets his stick in front of the shot. Good hustle by Cole Tice on the back check. Red Kemper's going to play it along the boards. Up to Burns. Burns pushes it ahead. Musketeer deflects it. Hazel's pass intercepted right to Tice. Red Kemper to Walker to Burns. Puck gets past Walker. Aiden Lambert with the shot from the slot. Hits the Musketeer on the way through. Chisel behind the net. Plays it over to Heron. Heron tries to chip it up. Hits the Musketeer into the glass. Recovered by Hentz. Hentz over to Heron. Entering the zone on the far board. Chisel there with him, trailing behind. Heron loses it against the boards. Chisel can't control that puck. Musketeers going the other way. Puck too far ahead. Kaiser can't clear it out. Musketeers dump it in. Heron with it at the far side. Still with it behind the goalie, behind his own net. Gonna play a dangerous pass through the crease over to Hentz. Hentz is up along the boards. He loses it. Heron flicks it up, and we're gonna get an icing with 2:30 to go. Bucs on top, 5-3. Walked here is behind the net, over to Burke. Burke met at the half wall. Puck is still loose. Backhand behind the net. Centering pass, shot intercepted by Walk. Ewing's gonna clear it out in front of the zone. Apologize for the cough. Ewing still stick handling as we go under 2 minutes to go. Shot on net, not controlled by the Musketeer goalie. Walked back to Maine. Over to Walk, too hard. Ewing up to Burt. He loses it in the zone. Puck out to center ice for walked over to Ewing. Ewing over to Burt. Burt. Walker plays it in off the corner. Burke's going to give chase. Just over a minute to go. Maine's going to draw a penalty right in front of the Sioux City bench.
You can stop saying that. You can stop saying that. You can stop saying it. That's fine, but you can stop saying that. You can stop saying it. Yep.
You can get your own skates and get out there if you don't like it. Under a minute to go. West Main with the penalty. Goalie's been pulled. It's 6-on-4. Hentz is going to keep it in the corner. He's just going to flick it up high ahead. Red Kemper's going to give chase. Tie with the Musketeer. They're going to go the other way with it, though. Red Kemper sends it down. Icing is waved off as it was tipped. We're going to go less than 20 seconds in the game. Musketeers try and advance into the offensive zone. Turn around, Heron out there poking it away. Red Kemper trying to poke it away. Puck is loose in the point. And Buccaneers are going to win this one 5-3. Right now, I believe we're playing at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Could be a rematch of this exact same team, so we'll see how this goes. Have a good night. Bucs are going to win this one 5-3. We'll go live, as I mentioned, 7 a.m. tomorrow. We'll let you know with the link. Follow the page. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Have a great Friday night.